Manjunath, person with physical disability, is carried by another person to the drawing room of a house. He sits on the floor in front of a TV with his tool bag. He opens the back portion of the TV using a screwdriver. He starts repairing the TV. He then tests the different components and puts the TV back together. Manjunath takes out the extension box and his companion takes the end of the wire to connect. Manjunath takes the screwdriver and opens the back cover of the TV and starts repairing. After testing, he puts the cover back with the help of companion.
I hail from Hodai-Narsipura in Hassan district. I was infected by polio when I was 3 months.
We felt really bad. We did not know that such a thing would happen. It happened when he had fever. We consulted the doctor, but they said nothing could be done. We took him to Mission Hospital for treatment, and he got a little better. He could sit by himself after that.
First, they would carry me around. Then, they used the cycle. And afterwards, I began moving around in an auto rickshaw. Until college, I used to go in the auto rickshaw. I finished my pre-university college. After PUC, I came here for a training course. My father searched for a VRC. It was situated on the first floor. My father would drop me to the place and I would go upstairs myself. Some others, like deaf persons, would help me. I underwent training there. In the training, topics like simple electric wiring, soldering, electronic checking, etc. were taught. At Adarsha, assembling and soldering was taught. So I did assembling and soldering for 3 years there. But after that, they said they did not want me to work for them anymore because I was not doing a good job. While I was at home, I did not want to sit idle. So I would take old television sets, work on it, and step by step understand what is working and what is not. I used to consult my seniors, take their suggestions when I would commit a mistake, and proceed ahead step by step. Gradually, I started working from home, and then later I managed to open a shop.
We wanted him to study well and get him a good job, but he did not show interest. He was more inclined towards electronics. He would open up all the devices at home and try to repair it. When we used to ask him why he was opening up all those old electronic items, even those that were working fine, he would say he's going to repair it. We then understood that he is interested in this, and so we encouraged him to get involved in it more.
I used to get a lot of support from home. Whatever I wanted to do, they would encourage me. I worked from home only for about a year, and then someone told me about a small shop that was vacant. So I took it and opened a shop. I got very good response. There was no servicing unit in that locality, so I got a lot of business once I started there. Yes, I have a lot of customers. I have maintained good quality of service, so there are a lot of customers. I have a lot of work coming in. At first, they would bring it to the shop, but later I started with home service. Since the shop was small and I was alone, I would find it difficult to move things. For example, picking up the television. It was problematic. But if I worked at their homes, they would be around to help pick it up. I have a vehicle, XL Heavy Duty. So, if anyone helps me to get on the vehicle, I ride it comfortably. Sometimes there are power shortages. It has become frequent of late. When I go and I'm about to open the TV to service it, the power goes off. Sometimes I'll end up waiting for 3 to 4 hours. It happens when it is a far off place. There is no choice left but to wait. Sometimes work gets over real quick and then more work comes in. If I go to fix one TV, then the neighbors call you to repair theirs as well. In this way, I get more customers. What do we mean by quality maintenance? I give proper information about the problem to the customers the way they understand. I explain reasons for damage and inform the cost to fix it properly. I tell them we can do a quick fix if they wish, but explain the consequences.
He has been very active since the beginning in everything he does. There is no lethargy in him. He wants to do many things. He likes to go outside. He enjoys making people laugh and he is cheerful. He has many friends. He has definitely earned a lot of good friends.
Yes, everyone appreciates me a lot. They quote me as an example. They look up to me for success I have achieved. They say they could never achieve what I have, but I tell them it is not like that. You work just like I do. I earn and so do you. So I do not see any difference.
We never expected him to do so well and achieve so much. People would say he cannot do anything and pity us that such a child was born. But no one had expected him to achieve so much. Today, they look at him and feel astonished. They are proud of him.
There is always a positive side to every negative thing. When I started working, I had a lot of difficulties, but I did not give up. I took life as a challenge and have reached this stage today. But we need to keep working hard, no matter what the result is. Whether one thing fails or once we gain, if we continue to work hard, success is guaranteed. Work is worship. I am not very devotional. I bow to the God's photo once in the morning and then I do the same with my toolkit and set off to work. That is all the worshipping I do. My toolkit is what earns me a living and therefore that is my God. When I go to someone's house, they need to carry me from the vehicle and take me inside. Sometimes there are men to help me, but when there are only women, they seek the help of a male neighbor to carry me. Sometimes the women carry me themselves. At times, when the house is on 4th floor, for example, men get tired of carrying me for so long, but they still do not complain. As long as I do a good job, they are happy to take me as far as required. Yes, I do look for prospective partners for marriage. We searched in many places here in Bangalore, including orphanages, but nothing worked out. Then my brother-in-law brought forward a proposal. The girl's family was invited to his place for initial talks. Everything worked out in just a day. Yes, things are not like before. I leave before everyone. When I go outside, people treat me with respect and greet me as if I am someone big and famous. They say, Namaskara Manjana, even those who are elder to me. I suppose my work and dedication is what brings me credit. Once at a hospital in Tirupati, I have tried crutches, spinal braces, tried all of it, but found no success. Mobility India had a project in Attibele. It was called Community-Based Rehabilitation. In that, they would form groups at the village level. In those groups, we would set up meetings every third Monday with the DC and discuss with him the problems physically challenged people in that area were facing. We were the ones who initiated it. After our group has been formed, the Tashildar is scared that we will create trouble. When we go, since their office is on the first floor, we get them to come down to the ground floor and talk to us. We have created a lot of change. Mobility India has helped us a lot. They have not only helped us with aids and appliances but also motivated us very much. My message for physically challenged people is that we should never think that life has come to an end. Everyone to do everything. We must do whatever we can to our best efforts and then success is guaranteed.
is the pillar of support for us today. He is taking care of us. When such a child is born, we should not look down on the child. We should encourage the child. We should do our best to bring them up well. We should show them the world outside, expose them to the opportunities available outside, and help them become good citizens.